Hey everyone, welcome back to the Leeds United FIFA 20 career mode. We are in Season 5. We had a pretty good season last year, finishing second in the Premier League. Champions League was kind of a disappointment, but finishing second in the Premier League is pretty impressive. Going for that number one slot this year. But we are met with another fire sale from the board. Make another $45 million profit before the end of the first transfer window. I don't know what's going on, guys, but anyways, we have to get creative to hit that goal because it's a critical goal, so they're going to be super hard on us if we don't hit it. So we got rid of Gabriel. We got rid of up-and-coming Alfie Edwards, who's about 77 overall at 19, so he went for a nice penny there. And we replaced with Ethan Mpadu only because he had a release clause of £3 million. So we hit the $45 million profit goal, but we did create some holes by doing so. So this is how the team's going to line up. Unal and Vidan at striker, Madison, Harrison, and Roberts remain unchanged. Chalobah's taken over Gabriel's spot. And then the back line remains the same as it ended last year, and Ludwig's still our keeper. At least with some of the financial goals we had to meet, at least our young players are really starting to develop. Ludwig is 85. Madison's up there. He's not one of our young players, now our veteran. But he's wearing the captain's armband and be leading us into this upcoming season. Great representation of the Champions League. We're in a group with Paris, RB Salzburg, and Ajax. Hopefully we can make it through that group, have a better performance than last year. And let's jump right into the action. The season would open up against Aston Villa away, and we would draw first blood. It would be James Maddison getting his first of the season to give Leeds the 1-0 lead. And Aston Villa would have a fight back. This would be their best chance. It would be a big save by Ludwig, keeping his first clean sheet of the season. Next up would be Bristol City. And again, it would be us drawing first blood, Vidan getting his first of the season. And then it would be played in to Bamford, who's going to put this one away and seal the 2-0 win. Off to Champions League against Salzburg. A nice cross in from Harrison can be met by Luke Bolton getting his first in the Champions League. Jump later to the second half. Free kick, amazing save by Ludwig. You can tell he's getting so much better. And then here be Bamford leaving it off to Madison, and he gets another goal on the season. Second game. First, look at this ridiculous pass by Ariel, who's going to find Neymar, who's going to send it in. Mbappe is going to have a chance there, and he's going to just miss wide, and it would cost them as 93rd minute. Unal will be played in. And a dink over right in the top corner. What a finish. 1-0 away win in PSV. And then Madison would be getting a goal against Ajax to give us 3-3 and basically clinching us advancing in the Champions League already. Here it's going to be against Liverpool. Unal's going to get one there to make it 1-0. He'd get another one. Liverpool would add one late, but we'd have the win against him. And checking out at the midway point of the season, we are in second place. It's nice to see Manchester City at the top of the table again for the first time since I've been in the Premier League, basically. So I think the glitch of all the good players not starting is gone. That's a nice change. So we'll see how. Here's some stats so far, and we got Unal in second with 12 goals, just behind Jovic of Liverpool, who he's about like an 88 overall right now. He is atop of the table with 13 goals. Mane leading the way in assists with 9. And Alisson leading the way in clean sheets with 7. So this is how the Champions League group would look. So we got off to a flying start and we'd end up winning the group. So last season finishing in last spot in the group. This season we win it. And what do we get? We get Borussia Dortmund, round of 16. We're going to need some firepower. We went out and got it. Now that we hit our goal in the first transfer window, in the second one we spent a little bit. Eric Dyer coming in to help shore up that central defensive midfielder spot. And Hakimi, he's unreal pace, 99 speed, 9 acceleration. So he's going to help out for an aging Mojica on the left. So this is how the team looks now. You see we slot in Dyer and Hakimi already. Hopefully we'll have enough to take home the Champions League. We'll see. let's get back into the action here in the second half of the season. And the second half of the season would begin away at Wolves. Again, we'd be drawing first blood. We played in to Madison, who's going to go wide and finish across the keeper to give Leeds the 1-0 lead. Wolves would have an answer. Adama, always causing problems down that left side, would send one in. And it would be Doherty, the right back, putting a perfectly placed shot past Ludwig to make it 1-1. But again, late, Unal would pop up again, fire it off the post and in. 2-1 win for Leeds. To the round of 16 in the Champions League, it would be Madison getting a goal to give Leeds the 1-0 advantage. And it would be Madison again putting it away for 2-0 win away. All we basically had to do was hold it 0-0 at home, which we did. So we're advancing from the round of 16. Back to the Premier League. Another dirty goal by Roberts gives us a win against Manchester City. That would be huge. Next round of the Champions League would be against RB Leipzig, and we would get a measure of revenge for last year's punishment they gave us. It's 1-0 Leeds, classic FIFA goal there. Make it 2-0. And we'd get Vidant, we get one here, as well as Uno will add one late, make it 4-0 away. Giving up the 1 goal home was alright. We'd advance on 4-1. Here, this is Atletico Madrid. We're going to get revenge again. This will be a much tougher test. That first game ended 0-0. So we're playing here at home, and we need something, especially now. Lukaku with a nice volley goal to make it 1-0, and they're ahead on away goals as well. So we need 2 here. Harrison gets 1, and then late it would be a rash challenge on Madison, giving us a penalty with less than 5 minutes to go, and he would finish it. So beating both RB Leipzig and Atletico was fantastic. This is the last Premier League game of the season, and we needed a win. We were winning 1-0. We already knew that Manchester City got a win, so we had to win it here. So with Aston Villa tying the game at 1, we needed something late, and we knew who to turn to. It's our captain. It's the man. It's James Maddison, who's winning the league for us with that goal right there, as he would give Leeds United their first ever Premier League title win. So it's only fitting that he's the one that's going to go ahead and raise that trophy right there. Big win, big goal by Maddison, and there you see it. Manchester City finishing second with 100 points was not good enough for our 102, as we take probably the biggest trophy to date home. And it's a nice feeling to finally take that Premier League trophy home. Here are some stats on the season. Pepe led the way with goals. It's exciting to win Premier League, but that is not over. We still got 1 game left.
It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. It is Manchester City up against Leeds United.
Got goosebumps just thinking about kick-off time. You've got to control your nerves. Playing in a game like this, it's all about the nerves. Nerves can be your friend, but they can also destroy you.
The first half would be relatively quiet in this Champions League final, with Unal getting the best chance, but Ederson making a big save. Early in the second half, Harrison would be played in here by Unal. He'd be looking to send a ball across, which he gets across, but he's also taken down, which means Maddison's going to step up and does like he always does and puts it home. It's 1-0 Leeds. How quickly he can go from hero to zero, though, as Maddison gets dispossessed here, the ball will be played into Ewer Tielemans, who's going to make it 1-1. In the 90th minute, 90 plus, no time left, Roberts is coming in, sends it across to Harrison. Could be the hero, but a crazy save by Ederson to preserve the tie game. Harrison would get a second chance in the 120th minute, and this time he doesn't make a mistake.
And the final whistle, the cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank. Players will always look back at moments like these. These moments where you pick trophies up, you win medals. Absolutely brilliant for this group of players.
So there you have it. A great way to end the season. A big double over Manchester City and in the Premier League and in Champions League. But poor Manchester City finishing up to second to Leeds twice in the same season. And there's Maddison, the hero of basically this season and last. He's got to be the one raising the trophy. He's been the one carrying this team. He's a 90 rated overall, actually, so there's your dynamic potential coming into play. And so great way to end the season. Unfortunately, guys, this is where this career mode is going to have to end. I don't know what's happening with EA, but there's a glitch where Europa League and Champions League just ended. There was no continuation after Season 5, so it kind of brings to end the legitimacy of this career mode. I'll be starting another one soon, probably in a different league, but I appreciate you guys checking it out. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment down below, and thanks again for watching.